Alright, how's it going? Gonna do a quick tutorial on using micrometers. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that they zero out. Fortunate for us, it's a brand new pair. Usually you can stick a piece of paper in there and you just put the anvil down on it, you squeeze it and wipe it off the paper. That'll clean it up and that should get you to zero. So what we have is we have the shaft, we have the thimble, and we have the barrel. On top of that is a ratcheting stop. That's for our fine-tune adjustment. So what we have here is, this is a 0 to 1 mic. It measures 0 to 1 inch, and it'll measure all the way down to tenths of a thousandth. So this first scale we're looking at, we see the 0 and the 1. So that's going from 0 to 100 thousandths. So in between that, there are 3 hash marks. Each one of those is 25 thousandths. So where I'm at right now is we have the 1. We're in between the 1 and the 2. So we have 100 thousandths. We have 2 hash marks that are 25. So we're at 150 thousandths. Now the thimble up here has 25 increments on it. You can see that. So you see, as I went up the 25, now I get back to that 0, I'm on the 3rd hash mark. So I went from 150 thousandths to 175 thousandths. So that gives you your in between the 25. So you got your big number, your hundreds of thousandths. In between that is your hash marks for 25 thousandths. And then you use the barrel for your individual thousandths. So let's say I'm gonna measure the fork here from my dinner. So I just want to check the thickness here. So I'm gonna come onto it, and you know, the way I was taught is you just want to snug it up. Now what you would do here is you would use the thimble and you would go the ratchet fine adjust and do 2 clicks, and that's as tight as you want to go. It's not a C-clamp, it is a micrometer. Imagine you're putting this thing on your nipples. That's the way I was taught. So that's how soft you want to go on. I do it by touch. So let's see where we're at here. So my fork is just over 100 thousandths. We haven't quite hit that 25 hash mark. So we're at the, looks like we're in between the 18 and 19. So that would be 118 thousandths thick. If we were getting really precise, we would also use this vernier scale on the back, which is tenths of a thousandths. And the way you use that is you just pick the line that matches up the best with one of those lines there. And it looks like the 2 is about the best match. So if we got really precise, we would be at 0.1182, which is 118 thousandths and 2/10 of a thousandth. So that right there is basically your micrometers.